Pleasure to be out here with you guys working as hard as you've been working, okay, but we've got to get better every single day. We've got an overload blitz versus an empty set here, but we can pick it up. Should be drooling when you hear this play, Corey. This one's for you. You've got to locate number 3, and you've got to do it in a hurry. That's a very good job, Thomas. Way to lock in, kid. That's the way to get out there, Michael. Good effort every time. Hey, Bombers on 3. 1, 2, 3, Bombers!
Some might not ever look at the Bombers the same. Back out to Jason Kahn. And Jason, now, isn't that part of the challenge for this new coach?
Nick, that's definitely part of the challenge. And winning helps, too, let's be honest. This town is taking a lot of pride in their football. They've always taken a lot of pride in their football. But tonight, in part, is about helping the community heal. On the southern bank of the Raritan River, you'll find Sayreville. Residents and visitors alike welcomed by the success of the high school football team. 6 state championships, a run of 3 straight ending in 2012.
People expect us to make the playoffs. It's like, are they going to make it this year or not? No, they expect us to make it.
My mother almost fought my father one year because of football.
So this scene for their season opener isn't unusual. People decked out in the blue and white. This is Bomber country, and it's not just on this field. It's everywhere. Like a local sub shop, longtime supporters of the program. Players and coaches routinely eat here and talk football.
From what we see and hear, it's pretty huge.
Big enough to divide this town over a hazing scandal that went national. Superintendent Richard Labby canceled the season after 4 games. When asked about that decision, he declined to comment.
We're just happy to take a step forward, a big step forward toward normalcy here in the district.
That decision created tension between parents.
I'm a single mom of 4 kids. I count on that. I counted on that for my son for a scholarship.
A faction of people like her aren't convinced anything happened. But inside the locker room, 7 players charged with sexually assaulting or abusing 4 teammates. 6 of them get probation and community service, avoiding having to register as sex offenders. 1 case still awaits trial.
At first, it's like, oh my God, these people are saying this about my brothers, about my family. It pisses me off. But then I sat back, because I'm not one to jump to conclusions. So I sat back and realized, all these people are saying all these things, and it's just people talking.
Much of that talk directed at the firing of a legendary coach. George Najar presided over Sayreville football for 20 years. He has not spoken publicly about the incident, but his downfall hit some players harder than others.
It's pretty sad.
It's always a transition. Yeah, I mean, I would imagine that for them it was different.
Chris Began coached with Najar for 8 years.
And we're going to work at exactly that.
He's a Sayreville alum and the new head coach.
Bring it in. Let's go.
He won a state title at Monroe in 2009.
Certainly I know of all the stories and everything that's been written and what's gone on here. But really, we just took the approach of we're going to focus on moving forward.
An approach that's taken them from the long, hot summer days of training camp to this game, under the lights and beyond. But a win isn't the only thing on their minds. It's about bringing the town together again.
We're bringing them out of the trenches. So what we do corresponds to how the next few years are going. So that's why it's so important for us, because we just got a burden put on our shoulder. We need to respond to that, and we need to teach the younger kids how to get out of it.
Lawyers for the defendants involved in the hazing scandal declined a request for an interview. The Middlesex County prosecutor also did not want to speak on camera. Nick?
Kahn reporting tonight as Sayreville gets back on the field. Jason, thank you.